Are you sleeping restlessly, feeling unusually irritable, forgetting small things, and constantly overwhelmed or emotionally drained? If that sounds like you, you're not alone. As a doctor, I see this pattern almost every day, and in many cases, it points toward one common issue: chronic stress. Now, here's something important: stress itself is not always harmful. In fact, short-term stress can actually help you perform better. It sharpens your focus, boosts your energy, and prepares your body to respond quickly in challenging situations, like an exam, a competition, or public speaking. But the real problem begins when stress becomes constant, when it turns into a daily habit rather than a temporary response. Medically, this ongoing stress starts affecting a system in your body called the HPA axis, short for hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. This system controls how your body reacts to stress. When activated, it releases a hormone called cortisol, often known as the stress hormone. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, cortisol is essential in small amounts. But when it stays elevated for long periods, it begins to damage the brain. Let's break this down in a simple way. First, it affects the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for fear and emotions. Chronic stress makes it overactive, which is why you may feel more anxious, reactive, or emotionally sensitive. At the same time, it weakens the hippocampus, the area responsible for memory and learning. Studies published in journals like The Lancet show that prolonged stress can reduce its efficiency, making it harder for you to concentrate, learn new things, or even recall simple information. And it doesn't stop there. Cortisol can also shrink the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, judgment, and self-control. That's why people under chronic stress often struggle with focus, make poor decisions, or feel mentally exhausted. Even more concerning, long-term stress is associated with increased risk of mental health conditions like depression and neurodegenerative diseases. Research supported by the World Health Organization highlights how chronic stress contributes significantly to global mental health burden. Now, here's something fascinating and a bit alarming. Stress can actually affect how your genes behave. This is called epigenetics. Research shows that early life stress or lack of emotional support can change how your body responds to stress later in life. And these changes may even pass from one generation to another. But here's the good news, and this is very important. Your brain is not permanently damaged. It has the ability to heal and adapt. This is known as neuroplasticity. Simple lifestyle changes can reverse many of these effects. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce cortisol levels and even increase the size of the hippocampus. Mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing can calm your nervous system and improve emotional control. According to the Mayo Clinic, even a few minutes of daily mindfulness can significantly reduce stress levels. Good sleep, social connection, and limiting excessive screen time also play a major role in protecting your brain. So, if you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, don't ignore it. Your body is sending you a signal, not of weakness, but of imbalance. Take control of your stress before it starts controlling your brain, your decisions, and ultimately your life. Please like and subscribe this channel for more health-related tips and videos.